Start game now. AT-AT Commander has been begging to go back into space and blow things up, so it's no surprise that he would bring with him MagMax for your Nintendo Entertainment System, featuring lots of pink, a generic robot with a lightsaber, and an enemy that looks like it could have came out of a Godzilla movie. This should be interesting. Let's go ahead and take MagMax, pop it into our NES, and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. MagMax was published by FCI in 1988 and is based on the obscure 1986 arcade game made by Nihon Bussan. It is a side-scrolling shooter for 1 or 2 players alternating. In the future, the aliens have won! Woohoo! They took over the Earth and have placed a 3-headed dragon robotic computer named Babylon in control. And Babylon is now killing the humans. Why? Because that's what 3-headed dragon robotic computers do. Thankfully, the humans have created a transformable robot named MagMax to battle Babylon. Now it's up to you, the brave man, sorry woman, to take control of MagMax and try to take Babylon down. The control of MagMax is pretty basic, with the D-pad controlling your ship and either the A or B buttons used to shoot one shot at a time, so a turbo pad is recommended. You start as a basic ship, but you can add 3 different parts, the head, the legs, and the wave beam gun to fully form MagMax the robot. Each part can add another projectile to your shot, with the wave beam, which reminds me of a laser hedge trimmer, able to destroy obstacles that were previously invincible. Someone tell Lowe's that we need laser hedge trimmers. Now, every time you get hit, a piece of your body will be destroyed, and if you have no pieces remaining, you lose a life. And remember, the bigger you are, the easier it is to get hit, and you also seem to move a little slower as well. Throughout the levels, you will fight wave of various enemies. You can also go underground and back through the use of gray warp halls. The above ground has a more slanted look to it, with the underground portions looking more flat like a traditional side-scrolling shooter. At some point during the level, if you progress far enough, you will encounter Babylon. If you defeat him, he will turn into a fat head walkling that will pace to the background as you pass by and continue until you meet Babylon again. The background and some of the enemies may change, but the pattern will continue indefinitely. Defeat enemies, face Babylon. Defeat enemies, face Babylon. Pause game, drink a cotton candy Faygo soda, unpause and defeat more enemies, and so on and so forth. There is no end to MagMax, and there are no other bosses. As a matter of fact, like Xevious, you will never even see a stage end screen, but will just keep going every time you pass Babylon. Graphically speaking, I thought the game, well, it kind of looks pretty bland, especially for a 1988 release. I also thought the music and sounds were pretty bland as well. There are only 2 songs, one for above ground and one for below, and I thought the above ground music sounded way too cheery for the game, almost like you were taking a nice relaxing drive to McDonald's rather than saving the entire human race from doom. Family-friendly wise, there's not really anything too objectionable in the game, but some really young children might get a little scared of Babylon. On eBay, the game is fairly cheap, with loose copies typically going for $5 to $6 and complete copies going for $15 to $20. However, I did see a new copy that sold for $140. So would I recommend MagMax? No, I'm gonna have to give this one a pass. I just found it way too bland, repetitive, and just plain not entertaining. So where am I going to rank MagMax? It's going to be pretty low. I like it better than my lowest rated game, Urban Champion at 23, but I'd rather play the bobsled portion of Winter Games at 22 than MagMax, because at least I know that will end at some point, so I'm going to put MagMax and all of its pink label glory at number 23. Thank you guys for giving me a little part of your day. Don't forget, you can share this video and any of my other ones on your favorite social media site of choice. Thanks again, guys, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care and watch out for Babylon.